skies. That cooler, less humid air has arrived and will be with us for a while. Today's high 84, 2 degrees below the average. Now, yesterday's high was 93. That is the record today. So we were almost 10 degrees cooler than yesterday. Morning low at Kenner was 72, but we had 50s on the North Shore, and we'll probably see cooler temperatures come tomorrow morning. A lot of sunshine out over downtown. Beautiful day to be outdoors. Dew point 43 with a temperature of 83. The humidity right now is only at 24%. We've also had a bit of a breeze out of the north at 13 miles an hour, and the winds will likely increase tomorrow and on into Thursday. Temperatures outside at the moment in the low 80s and dew points in the lower 40s and even some low 50s. So this is a very pleasant air mass that is going to hang around for really at least the next 5 to 7 days, maybe even beyond that. Now, dew points as we go back to yesterday, we're in the low 70s. That is the more humid air, not the oppressively muggy air, but certainly not comfortable. That has changed, and the comfortable air is well in place. As I mentioned, we have been breezy with winds gusting up to 20 miles an hour. However, tomorrow the winds are going to be even higher, sustained around 10 to 20, and we'll likely see winds gusting over 30 miles an hour. So tomorrow and Thursday looking to be fairly windy because of Ian, which, as we have said, is moving toward southwest Florida. 10 miles an hour to the north is what the official speed and direction from the National Hurricane Center. But when you watch it on radar here, it certainly looks like it's been moving maybe a little bit east of due north. So there has been a little bit of a more easterly motion, which does seem to be taken into account by the Hurricane Center's official forecast. Also, as I pointed out, well-defined eye, certainly, but also we're starting to see a lot of those thunderstorms not really wrapping completely around the center. We're starting to see some of them erode away, and it may be because of some dry air. Hopefully that is the case, and we'll see the strength kind of plateau here before reaching the coast, because right now it looks like the storm could continue to strengthen right up to the point of landfall. As we had said the last couple of days, if it were to stay out over the open water as we get into Thursday, the conditions across the Gulf will begin to worsen, which would start weakening the storm. But if it moves inland by tomorrow, we're not going to see that really happen, and it will be a major hurricane making landfall, still somewhere between Tampa and Fort Myers, but the model trends have been going a little bit more south of Tampa, even south of Sarasota, and more in the direction of Fort Myers. And that really has been a trend over the last, say, day and a half or so, kind of taking Tampa out of it. Now, again, that is just the center point of the storm. Obviously, the impacts from a very large storm are going to be widespread. Beginning to see the tropical storm force winds probably within the next couple of hours, and that will continue to increase, and that core of those strongest winds right around the center will be probably at the moment what we've seen from the models and the forecast south of Sarasota and around the Fort Myers area. So this part of the southern southwestern coast of Florida. For us, though, you know, you kind of feel guilty, but we do need the break. As the storm continues to push to the north, we've got the upper trough. That's what's helping to pull the storm northward. And we will find ourselves on the dry side as it moves northward. As it moves northward, our winds will begin to increase. Dry air is also going to be reinforced because of the motion of Ian. So this beautiful weather, kind of thanks in part to Ian, will stick around through the entire week. Temperatures over the coming days will feel great. We're looking at 50s to lower 60s as we start the day tomorrow. Maybe the lower 80s during the day Wednesday. Now, I think with that reinforcing shot, we'll see temperatures a bit cooler by Thursday morning, and I do have some more upper 40s across much of the North Shore, certainly into Mississippi. This is based on one of our models. I think we may even be a few degrees cooler than this. And then during the day Thursday, I think we'll see highs struggling into the upper 70s. So gorgeous weather through the week. We'll see kind of a slight warming trend as we head into the weekend and early next week, but the humidity staying low and bright sunshine for the next 7 days.